You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before you're out.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today, we have a very, very throwback-like paint scheme. Not only a paint scheme, but the diecast itself. And I don't mean the diecast being a throwback paint scheme, I mean the actual diecast being a throwback. All the way to 2014. This is the Jeff Gordon DriveToEndHunger, the orange one, chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup diecast. From Spin Master, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. I cannot tell you the last time I made a Spin Master review. To be honest, I don't know if I've made one at all, but these bring back so much memories, because I remember David Land, like, you know, when he used to do the waves for the Authentics, I would always watch the videos, like, always. He was, like, the first person I ever watched and got into kind of, like, the diecast community. He would always do, like, the Spin Master, you know, waves and stuff like that. So this is a huge throwback, again, all the way back to 2014. Just think, 2014 was, what, 8 years ago? Man, that's kind of a long time ago, and we're not even racing with Camaros anymore. This is a Chevy SS. The funny thing is, though, we still kept the front banner, because it says Gordon on the front, and it's yellow for the playoffs. So, you know, there's that, I guess. And there is, I think it's supposed to be a yellow splitter, but there is no yellow splitter. I could be wrong. I think it's supposed to be splitter, banner, and then number, and I think it's only, I say splitter because the render down here has the splitter, but, you know, here's, no, it's black. But anyway, this is like a 2-in-1 deal for nowadays, because you get the Authentics, like, packaging, and you get a little box, just like the Gold Series. I'll tell you what, man, I missed these type of diecasts. Very easy to open, you know, they weren't difficult to open. You had another little box that you could keep in the box, even though it'd still technically be open. But they're nowhere near like this. I mean, they're nowhere near as secured. If you put that bad boy in the box, it'll just shake around. So definitely not secure, but it's a cool little box for the race car. Now, I do have a tiny bit of a funny story about this diecast. I don't remember where I got it from, to be honest. I think I got it from, like, I may have been some yard sale or something, but I was trying to get it on eBay forever ago, and I saw this listing. It had 4 different Gordon cars, or in the picture, it had 4 different ones. It had 3 of these, and then it had 1 DriveToEndHunger car. So, my buddy's birthday coming up, Big Z, it was coming up at the time. So I'm like, you know what? I want to get this lot of 4 Jeff Gordon cars, make him the Dover win, and give him the red one, make me a Dover win, and then make one to sell online. Well, the funny thing is, it only came with the red one, so I don't know why there was 3 of the, because it was a picture of 4, and it had the 3 yellow ones, or orange ones, and then a red one. So I'm like, okay, cool, you know, a lot of 4. Apparently not. It was just the red one, so that sucked, like, really bad. So I gave him the red one, told him what was going on, I told him that I had more plans for it, and it just didn't happen. But actually, this is my second one. I have another one of this from the day I got it in Walmart. I don't know what it is, or like where it is, but I've had that car for a long time, and I bought a second one, so this will be turned into the Dover Win. So without further ado, let's go and take a look at the packaging, because, you know, it's been a while. But I got Gordon right there. It's kind of hard to tell, because they're not really... Actually, you know what? I can pick up the camera. I got the 24, Chase for the Cup 2014, a round of 8 Eliminator round. And let's see on the back here. We got 24, just a bunch of licensing and all that stuff. So, yeah, you can kind of see the box on the back in there. But let's get this bad boy out of the box and take a look at the Spin Master quality versus some Lionel stuff. So here's the diecast out of the box with another box. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box, you know, the secondary box. Now, it's pretty plain Jane. You got NASCAR Authentics all the way around the side. This was, actually, it's supposed to sit this way. This is where the car sits. As you can tell, there is no, like, little brackets or braces or anything, so it sits loosely. We got 24 there. Of course, you got the render of the car, Jeff Gordon, chasing for the NASCAR Sprint Cup, and of course, you got Hendrick Motorsports right there. So there's the box. Again, not much of a box, but here's the actual diecast itself. Now, let's just do a quick side-by-side with how these cars have changed over the years. Now, I'm going to get a custom diecast I made, but it's just one decal, and you'll see that in a little bit. So, like, look how wide this is. Like, I mean, it doesn't really look wide, but if you take a look at the side, it was so squished. And the top was just like, it was so different, man. I mean, it wasn't too far off, but I mean, you could tell it was definitely a lot wider stanced than what Lionel had to offer. Now, of course, Lionel kind of took over 2015. I think 2014 was the last year for Spin Master. I could be wrong, and they may have had like a shared partner for 2015, but I think for the most part, they stopped at 2014 for at least the retail stores. But anyway, this diecast, or this paint scheme in general, is absolutely beautiful. Now, that is actually the main reason why I have not opened my original one, because I bought this way before, or I didn't buy it, because, you know, I was young at the time, I didn't have any money. So, parents bought this for me forever ago, man. And I liked it so much that I kept it in the box, which is something I never did. So what, here we are 8 years down the road, full-blown YouTube channel, turning into the customs, putting it on the internet for people to see. So we've come a long way for little old me, I guess. But anyway, yeah, so here is the diecast again. Just one of my favorite Gordon paint schemes of like all time. DriveToEndHunger, AARP, Real Possibilities. You got the little ribbon there. Got the Gordon banner. Again, this is very similar to today's banners, even though they just switched back for 2021. Personally, my favorite playoff markings was the splitter, banner, and spoiler. I wish they kept that, but sadly they did not. They took that out after 2017, I think. What was 2018? No, 2018 was the same. 2019 was the same. 2020 is where they took it out. That's what changed. But anyway, you got Gordon there. You got the 24. You got AARP right there. Of course, you got the little fade with the black. I like how the black fades. And then, of course, you got the black roof rails. It looks really good. Of course, you got the chase for the cup number there. Right here, there is no back windshield banner because this was 2014. They did not do that at the time. Hashtag End Hunger, DriveToEndHunger, ARP, Real Possibilities. Got a big old black spoiler back here. Once again, you got DriveToEndHunger, AARP, Real Possibilities. You got the little ribbon there. Got the Chevy bow tie and Valvoline there. Got the SS. And you got these fake little exhaust pipes, which I'm glad they did away with those. So you got DriveToEndHunger here. AARP, Real Possibilities, Alexalta, Pepsi Max, man. I remember the Pepsi cars. Those were the days for paint schemes. Those looked really nice. The really dark paint schemes, those looked really good. Got a little bit of a yellow texture going down here. Look at how fat these tires were. Look at those chunkers. God, jeez, those were some thick tires right there. I was gonna say, is Gordon not there? Is that? Wait, what? Oh, so there's Jeff Gordon, and there's a Twitter handle, I believe. Byron is 424. I don't know if that's like a fan. I don't really. Brian, not Byron. Wow, Brian is 424. So I guess that was some like supporter, or maybe like I don't know. That's definitely not Gordon by any means. But yeah, his is Jeff Gordon Webb. Got Hendrick, Alexalta, Bush, Mac Tools, Simon's there, AARP. Got the 24, very digital-like because, you know, it's a little bit old school. They got the black side skirt here, and I love how they did the ribbon sideways. That looks really good. NASCAR, wait a minute. Did I see that right? Huh, we got a Lionel moment on the Spin Masters. So, look at this. If my eyes do not deceive me, that says the elimination round 16, right? Well, if you remember earlier on the package, if we can get a close-up here, it said Eliminator 8, not 16. So I don't know when this is ran. But, I mean, everybody's got their flaws, you know, no big deal. Speaking of flaws, look at that. Look at that decal matching right there. Doesn't even line up. And I believe it's on the other side, too, from what I saw earlier. Yep, sure is. The lines don't match, so that's that's fantastic. So you got NASCAR Sprint Cup, Sprint Cup Series, Chase for the Cup, Autometer, Jegs, Lincoln Welders, Edelbrock, Duralast, Flowmaster, Freescale, Mechanics Wear, Holly EFI, and 3M. Of course, you got the Goodyear right there. Moving on around to the front, we got Moog, Mel, Comp, Edelbrock, or not Edelbrock, I'm so used to saying Edelbrock, Sunoco there. Got a very nice front end. I like that orange, that deep orange. Got the 24, got those weird freaking headlights that I always hated. I got the Chevy bow tie there. Yeah, pretty cool little race car. So again, this will be turned into the Dover race win very soon. I don't think I've ever made a Jeff Gordon custom, like, race win. I know I've made the 2011 or 2012, I don't remember. I want to say it was 2012. It was the Bud Shootout race version where he flipped a few times over. So I do remember that, but I don't think I've ever made... Oh, I have made a race to win. I made a 124. I don't remember which race it was, but it was for my buddy. And I made a 124 for him. It was the race where he matched Earnhardt for his 74th win? 76th win? 5th? I don't remember. But it was that same race. I don't remember the race, but I made that in 124 scale for him. I thought it was pretty cool. Added some good detail. And I kind of gave that to him for his birthday. So, you know, I tried to add the Dover win to it, but it just wasn't happening because apparently I got, you know, bamboozled, fooled, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah, I got scammed, basically, because I thought I was buying 4, and I paid for, like, a $4, or not $4, but a 4-car price, and it is what it is, you know, what can you do? But anyway, that is the plans for this beautiful paint scheme. I do not know when I'll be able to do it, but I'm going to try to do it here very soon. So with that being said, that'll be all for this diecast review. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.